What is up, Agri Traders? This is Munyang, and welcome back to my trading channel. Today, we're going to be looking at a two-in-one strategy. This is a strategy that can allow you to do both spike catching and scalping, right? So this is a very interesting strategy, and I hope you guys are going to make money while you're using this strategy. It's a two-in-one strategy. We're going to be looking at spike catching and also going to be looking at scalping, right? So I know my hardcore spike traders are going to be happy, and also those that prefer to do scalping are also going to be happy. But before we start, please make sure you click that subscribe button, like this video, turn on your notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I post videos like this here on this channel. Remember, after every 1,000 subscribers, I do a giveaway. So please make sure you subscribe to the channel and you click the like button for you to participate on our next giveaway, which is at 3,000 subscribers. Okay, so with that said, you can also join the biggest trading community where I post strategies, where I post signals, where I post any trading material, where I also post my results of these strategies that I'm using. Is the Telegram channel, and the link is in the description box below. It's completely free to join. All you have to do is to go in the description box and click the link, and it will take you straight to that Telegram channel. So with that said, let's jump into today's business. We're going to start off by installing this strategy, and then I'm also going to show you how to use this strategy to make money, right? So it's a two-part strategy. We're going to be looking at spike catching, and then we also look at the scalping side. Okay, so as usual, I'll remove all the settings that I have right here on my charts, and we'll have a fresh chart like this, and I'm going to start off explaining or telling you the settings that you would need for this strategy. So the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average, right? So I'm going to go to my indicators, then look for the moving average, and here it is. The moving average, it is going to have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 200, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, no levels, and then the styling, I'll choose the color purple, and then gonna click on save, and then done. Okay, and then the next indicator that we want to install is the MACD. So we're going to look for MACD, which is right here, and this MACD will have the following properties that you see on your screen: a fast EMA of 12, a slow EMA of 26, a MACD SMA of 5, apply to close, no levels, and then the styling for this one, we want our main to have the gray color as you see there, and then our signal should have the red color as you see right there. Please make sure you also increase the width of these lines by changing the pixels to a higher pixel, right? And then we're going to click on save and done. So you can see down below we now have the MACD installed, fully installed. The next indicator that we need is a moving average, and we want this moving average to fall under our indicator window 1, which is right here. So moving average, and this moving average should have the following properties. It should have a period of 2, so I'm going to change that to 2, a shift of 0, a method of linear weighted, so please make sure you change to linear weighted, apply to, we're going to change that also. We want to choose on previous indicators data, which is right here, and then the color, please, we can change to black. That is if you don't have a black background. So if you have a black background, make sure you just change to white so that you can have contrasting colors, right? And then we're going to click on save, then done. And as you can see right there on our charts, we now have that black line running across. The last but not least indicator that we want to install is the Bollinger Bands. So I'm going to go back to my indicators, then go to indicator window 1, then look for the Bollinger Bands, which is right here on our trend indicators. And these Bollinger Bands will have the following properties. We're going to have a period of 200, a shift of 0, deviations of 1.5, apply to first indicators data. Please make sure you change that to first indicators data. And then the styling, you can pick any style of your choice, but I chose this green color. Please make sure you also increase the pixels so that it's more visible. And then we're going to click save and then done. So right now we have successfully installed our strategy, and what's left now is knowing when to buy or when to sell. So remember, we say that you're going to be doing spike catching with this strategy, and you're also going to be doing scalping, right? So right now I need you to pay close attention, right? Firstly, like this video, subscribe to the channel, right? Now let's get to business. The first thing that you need to understand about this strategy is you're going to be using price action. We're going to be following the price. We're going to be following the trend mostly. And what you need to also understand is you're going to have indicators which are going to technically assist us in knowing on where we are in the market and what's the possible move to make, right? So the purple line that you see on your main chart will show us the trend. The bottom section of this strategy will show us the entry and the technical part of when we can actually get into a trade. So we're going to start off with the spike catching, right? This is crash 500, which means that for you to catch spikes, you're going to be selling, right? So you're going to sell when you see the following conditions. Number one, I'm going to point an arrow for the conditions. Number one is you want to see your candlesticks crossing to be below that purple line. That will indicate that we are in a downtrend, right? That's the first condition. You're not going to take an entry from there. No. Second condition is you want to see the black line and the red line crossing together, like what I've indicated right there, where the black line is crossing to be below the red line, right? That's the third. That's the second condition. The third and final condition where you're going to place your trade and hold is right here. You want your MACD, those black bars, to go or cross to be below the 0 level. And once that's done, you're going to place your sell trade, and then you're going to start enjoying your profits, which means your sell trade is actually going to come from right here. This is where your sell trade should start. And as you can see, the market pushed all the way down like that. We're going to talk about the take profit levels and the stop loss, but I just want you guys to understand what happened right there, right? Let's look for another condition. Let's look for another trade. Actually, let's look for another trade. So you're going to be looking for trades on your main chart, and then you're going to be executing on your from your indicator window 1, right? So right now you can even start from Norway. Like when you see that candlesticks are below the purple line, then the next thing that you're just going to do is look for this condition where the black and the red cross, which is good. And the next thing is you're going to do is look for when the MACD crosses to be below the 0 level. And right there and then you know that you're going to place your sell. So basically you're going to place your trade somewhere around here and go down with it to this point, right? Anyway, on your chart, you can just start anyway on your chart. You can start here as long as you have established that you are below the purple line, which is right there. Can you see these trades? The second thing is establish the crossover. The last thing is the MACD has to be below the zero line, and then you enter your sell trade just like that, which means that you are going to enter somewhere around this level, and then you're going to sell all the way down like that. And you see how powerful this strategy is. The same thing happens now if you want to scalp. Same thing happens if you want to scalp. You're basically going to do the opposite. Let's just quickly discuss that. The opposite is wait for candlesticks to cross to be above the purple line this time if you want to be entering a buy trade on crash. Second thing, you want to see that crossover should have happened somewhere. Thirdly, or lastly, your entry is going to come from when this time the MACD has to be above the zero level, right? Guys, this is the zero level. It's written 0.00 right here. So right about here, you're going to take your scalp. Let me quickly just point that out. So basically it means that you are going to enter your trade here, and it went all the way up to a maximum of here before it retraced. So when you're scalping now, let's talk about the take profit levels. When you're scalping, you're going to be targeting at least 2 5-minute candlesticks. But basically you're going to be holding your trade for at least 10 minutes, right? And if you are trading in line with the spikes, you can just be targeting the small that you close the trade after a spike, after you're in profit, or you can just hold up until you reach the next extreme level, right? So you can even try this on Boom. You can even try this on Boom 500, Crash 500, 1000. The same concept applies. I really don't want to make these videos too long, so just make sure you try them on all the Boom and Crash, including your Boom 300, your Crash 300, right? If you guys really find this very informative, please click that like button. Join our free Telegram channel to learn more about my account management program, my signal services, and my mentorship program. Until next time.